Hi guys, Lady here. I am now officially a week and a half away from my wedding. I'm gonna be a married woman soon. But I gotta say, people keep asking me if I'm getting nervous. No, I am not getting nervous. I don't think I will be nervous until most likely that morning. What I am, however, is very stressed out because not only am I worried about getting wedding stuff taken care of, that I keep forgetting one thing or another and going, oh yeah, that thing, I gotta do that. I keep forgetting about that. So I finally wrote myself a list yesterday of things I need to get done. But on top of that, life has thrown a few other little curveballs at us that I don't really want to get into right now, but it's kind of making it's been making our life a little rough. So trying to get ready for the wedding and take care of other things. I don't know what my hair is doing, sorry. I keep messing with it. I don't know what this is. So trying to get ready for the wedding and take care of life's unexpected occurrences is not fun. I'm very ready for it all to be over. Which I guess some people would think, well, why? I mean, why would you want one of the happiest moments of your life to hurry up and be done with already? Well, I'm just tired of being stressed out about it on top of all the other stress that life's been giving me. I am just ready to be done with it. Sure, I want to have the memory, but I am getting sick of being strung out all the time, making sure I have everything ready. I'm worrying about whether or not I have everything, double checking and triple checking everything that I'm doing, and honestly, I'm getting tired of hearing about it. Because I understand that, yeah, this is supposed to be one of the happiest days of my life, and it most certainly will be. I have no doubt. But I'm really getting tired of hearing about it. Really, truly. Like, okay, if you are someone who wants to come talk to me about helping me get things ready, or double checking the date and the time, that's fine. But if you are someone that all you ever do when you see me is ask me how my wedding plans are going, and if you ask me if I'm nervous every single day, and you ask me, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you getting things done? Have you done this yet? Have you done that yet? Have you done anything new this week to get ready for your wedding? Your big day's coming up. Are you counting it down? Like, really, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I know I should appreciate it. I know I should love it. I should be over top with joy because this is a big deal. And clearly that's all you can think of when you see me. So I should appreciate that you're talking to me, but I'm sorry. I'm really sick of hearing about my wedding. Because again, I don't mind it if you're helping me plan it. I don't mind that. I don't mind talking. I don't know if you heard that. My phone just went off. But no, I don't mind talking about getting things planned and organized because I need that. Having someone to talk to about that, actually talking it out with somebody and discussing it, helps me remember things that I need to do that I may have forgotten or just ingrained in my brain, things that I need to do. But if you just want to ask me for simple small talk, how it's going, if I'm getting nervous, if I'm getting things done, I don't want to hear it. I know I'm going to keep hearing it right up until that day. I know that. And then I know on that day I'm going to hear, how does it feel to be married? As if I'm going to know how it's going to feel to be married in less than 24 hours, although I don't think it's going to be any different than my life now because we've already been living together for almost 3 years. So really the only thing that's going to change is that we're going to have a piece of paper saying that we're married. I'm going to have a brand new ring and he's going to have one too. My name's going to change. Did I say that already? I don't remember. My brain is really fuzzy lately. Again, stress. What was I saying? Things that are going to change. Oh yeah. Name. Pretty ring. We're going to try for more kids because we've been holding out on that until after the wedding. That's my own rule. But, I mean, really, when we get back, we're just going to go back to sitting at home, every once in a while going out, cleaning the house, telling each other what we did at work that day. It's just, life's going to be the same. I mean, sure, I'm going to be very proud to call him my husband and him my wife. What? And him calling me his wife. I'm going to love every moment of that, and I'm definitely going to not forget to introduce him as my husband because that's going to be a big deal to me. Because I don't know if I've said it before, but I've wanted to marry this man since I was 12 years old. So, being able to tell everybody this is my husband is going to be fantastic, a dream come true. But seriously, I'm sick of hearing about my wedding, and I know I'm really quickly going to get sick of being asked about married life because it's not gonna be any different. We're not gonna be different people because we got married, and we won't. Some people move in together after they get married. We already live together, so we're not gonna have to figure out if we get along living together because we already know that I argue with him about the dishes once a week, and and that he argues with me about making sure that his clothes are clean for work. And we're still gonna make sure that we don't go to bed angry at the end of the night, because we've never successfully done that. I'm not gonna lie, I have tried. I have attempted to go to bed angry, but he just won't let me. That's a good thing, of course. I don't want to go to bed angry, but there have been days where we have had fights close to bedtime, and all I want to do is just go to bed and hate him until the morning. But that jerk face, he pesters me until I forgive him. And I always do. Or, I'm going to say I always do, because it's not always my fault. But he won't leave me alone until we talk about it. Let's say that. He won't leave me alone until I agree to discuss what we were fighting about in a calm adult manner. And then we always work through it and get past it. And then we go to bed happy and all snuggles. And that's my life now. That's gonna be my life forever, just with a few more kids, hopefully. So, and I'm not rude to people. I'm nice about it when they come and they ask me all these questions that I'm hearing from everybody that I'm getting sick of hearing. I'm not rude to people. I answer them. I do. I put a smile on my face because, after all, I am getting married, and I am proud to be getting married. and I answer them politely. Because in some cases, because that is the big thing that's going on in my life, I accept that that it's not always easy to try to come up with a new thing to think about when, this is a big thing going on in life. They're probably going to want to talk about it. Like, I have a friend who's pregnant, and quite frankly, every time I see her on a new day, I want to ask her, how you doing? You ready for the baby? She's going to be here soon. But, because I know how annoyed I'm getting about being asked about the wedding, I try not to ask her as much as I want to. So hopefully I'm not driving her nuts. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, is that life's a little stressful right now. No, I'm not nervous. Will I be on that day? Probably. Am I going to be happy to be marrying him? Do I think I'm making a mistake? I definitely think I'll be happy. I do not think I'm making a mistake, because this is what I wanted for a really long time. The day's going to be beautiful. It's going to be perfect. It's not going to rain, so quit asking, what are you going to do if it rains? Because if you keep saying that, every single one of you who says that, and then what? If you are a person who asked me what I was going to do if it rains and then it rains, I'm going to hold you personally responsible for the weather. Okay? Because it's an outside wedding. It's going to be a beautiful day in July. Might be a little hot. I don't care. It's not a very formal wedding. It's very casual. Not so casual that I have, people showing up looking like hobos and sluts. But casual enough that everyone's should be able to be comfortable. So quit asking about the rain. Quit asking if I'm nervous. Quit asking about it at all. I only have a week and a half. I don't hear it. I know I'm going to keep hearing it. And I don't expect that if you're watching this and you know me and then you run into me tomorrow and then you ask and then you feel guilty, I don't expect an apology. Because I do kind of appreciate that you seem to care whether it is legitimate or not, because I know some people that you're just asking me because you don't know what else to ask. You don't know what else to talk about. I know that. So I'm not judging anybody. I don't have a problem with the people who are asking. I just have a problem with the fact that that's all I've heard about for a really long time, because I've been engaged for a year and a half, and the closer I get to the wedding, the more I hear about it. So, even though it is going to be a really happy day for me, I cannot wait for it to get here to make memories that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life and be done with it. So, yeah. Because I know there's going to be other things. Like I said, after the wedding, I'm going to be hearing a lot of, so how's married life treating you? And then when I get pregnant one day, I'm going to be like, how are you doing? Have you found out if it's a boy or a girl yet? Have you picked a name yet? You getting ready for the baby? They're going to be here soon, right? And it's just going to be one thing after another for the rest of our lives, probably, possibly, with other things going on. Like if we move, people are going to be like, if we start looking for a house, people are going to be, have you found a house yet? Are you still looking? What's your new house like? Do you really like your new house? Are you happy with it? If I ever get a new job, why'd you leave your old job? Do you like this job? Is it worth working at? How much does it pay? It's just going to be questions forever. I just have to get used to it, I guess. I don't have to like it. But, no, I am not, I don't know if the word I'm looking for is bitter. That's what I'm going to use, though, because I can't think of what word I am looking for. But no, I am not, insert word here, about this whole getting married thing. I'm very happy to be getting married. I'm very happy to be getting married to this man in particular. I fully, wholeheartedly believe that I will spend the rest of my life with him as a happily ever after kind of fairy tale, with a little flaws in between, because no relationship is perfect. You have to fight every once in a while. Because although I know of people who have said that if they could do away with all the bad things, they would be happier, but I don't believe that. You have to have the bad things in order to appreciate the good things. So, while we may fight every once in a while, I know that we will get over it. I know we'll get over it, I know we'll get through it, and I know that we will come out stronger in the end, because that's just who we are. So, that's that, I guess. I just wanted to say all that. I guess. Because that's what's on my mind right now. It's just because that's all I've been worrying about is getting sweating over with. Well, say get this wedding over with, but get this wedding happening. Get it happening, get through it, enjoy it, love it, cherish it forever and ever. So, and the closer I get, the more it's on my mind. And trust me, a week and a half, it's on my mind a lot. So, today is the last day for 2 weeks that I will be recording this video the day that I post it. At least the next 2, if not 3 weeks, will be recorded ahead of time so that I can post them on the right day, because I'm not going to have the time to sit down and make videos. But after I get back from my honeymoon, I plan to share the details with you about how much fun we had, where we went, what we did, all that fun stuff. So maybe film a few things, take a few pictures, maybe share them with you. But we'll see. Depends on what I have, what I get, what I can give you. So, okay. That's it. And I will say what I usually say, okay? Feel free to like it if you liked it. Comment if you feel like. Subscribe if you want, because I would really appreciate it. And please share it with all your friends. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.